What is up, everyone? It's your boy Starborn back at it with another video. I know it has been a long while. I'm gonna talk more in just a second, but there is some upcoming dialogue.
But I'd say it's worth every credit.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
Exactly. When the universe presents us with a threat, we can't afford to run away. We need to stay in the fight.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands. Won't be going alone. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
Alrighty, I think I'm good now. Alrighty, so yeah, guys. I know I missed February and I did not upload anything. I am so sorry about that. I'm sure some of you were wondering about what was going on or what I was up to. To be honest with you, I had definitely a few moments where in February I had succumbed to a bad sinus infection and
I want you helping
also a little
Vladimir when
cold.
you can. We
So
can't
I
find
was,
more artifacts without the Eye.
so I was kind of,
We should head
you
to the
know,
station.
just out sick and everything like that, and didn't upload
I want
anything.
you helping
And
Vladimir when
so,
you can. We can't find more artifacts without the Eye.
so anyways, I figured that I would focus on uploading for this month and everything like that, and so I
Sounds
decided
like Vladimir could use our help on the station.
to do a much longer video, and this time I figured I also bring in commentary, that way I could explain some things to you all in this video that do happen, because I'm sure some of you might have questions and things like that. But I also figured, you know what, I'm gonna give commentary a shot again. I didn't really think people gravitated towards it that much at first. I had like 2 different Cyberpunk videos that I had done commentary on. They were my very first ones, which I will link those in the description so that way you all can directly view those yourself. There are moments when I sound a bit funny, and to some of you I might very well sound funny right now. It's gonna be a little jump cut here. I kind of cut it right here, that way I could have a smoother transition and things like that. Anyways, but yeah, I'm here, guys. I am doing good. Thankfully, I am overall well. And going back to the video, yeah, I figured I would make this into a really long video and things like that, and just have fun with the dialogue. I do want to say that I might sound funny, but I am not the funniest guy whenever it comes to jokes and things like that. So my commentary is really just, I guess, a little bit like casual, a little energetic, you know. I try to make it fun for you all to enjoy and things like that, and just do what I can to make the experience feel good, you know, and just be myself, most importantly, because as I'm doing this voiceover recording, I'm not even following a script. I'm just straight up improvising, you know. So some things I say may be funny, and that's okay because, you know, that's just what happens sometimes. Is sometimes we say stupid stuff, you know. All right. Yes, we are heading out. By the way, I've said this a lot for those of you that have seen my social media posts, but I still always like to take the time to say thank you to you all for still being subscribed to my channel. I never take that for granted. I truly value each of you that help support what I do, especially on here. And I know a lot of you know how hard it is to get through the YouTube algorithm. And I still have not gotten very far at all. I've been trying to figure out different ways to get more subs and things like that, meaning subscribers, for those that didn't know what I meant, you know, just in case. But, you know, I've just been doing this for fun, though, you know, but I'm not giving up, you know. I've decided that I just want to continue making content for fun and just use my video editing skills, you know, when it comes to this stuff, and, you know, showcase my gameplay. You know, I really just want to showcase my gameplay to you all and just create a fun, good experience for you all to enjoy. Some of you may gravitate towards it, and some of you may not like it, and that's alright. I don't even blame you. By the way, I also acknowledge that this video is, I believe my video is at least 3 hours and 32 minutes, and this is by far one of the longest that I've done for the channel. Like I said, I figured I'd really increase the length and give you all a lot more, especially since I was out sick and didn't upload anything last month, really, since I follow a bi-weekly schedule, for those that don't know, which, you know, oh, and by the way, if you're new to the channel, you know, of course, welcome. On here and on other platforms, I go by Starborn. And, you know, I also sometimes from time to time make YouTube shorts and maybe post lore videos in regards to gaming. My content creating is primarily centered around gaming or the lore of gaming and YouTube shorts and just having fun, you know. Now I'm going to go ahead and stop talking because there might be some dialogue.
Software. Want to test the computer?
Absolutely, Barrett. By the way, I know I just talked, but I'm just gonna try not to talk over the characters. I'm just gonna try my very best not to do that. If it's like a major cinematic scene, because obviously you guys want to enjoy that, and I don't want to take away from that experience with you all viewing the game, especially if you've never seen Starfield, because I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that haven't seen the game.
Let's tighten this equipment down.
But man, I gotta say, my number one top favorite game had been for the longest period The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and then when Starfield came out, Starfield took over the number one title because I had always craved or wanted and I know that sounded funny. I said craved. What am I, hungry? Right? But I had always wanted, and it's what I mean to say, I had always wanted to have and play a sci-fi space open world game with shipbuilding and like, you know, that just pondered.
Check the math on a few equations. The brain's long con. Forgetfulness.
Just a moment, guys.
You color the wrong wires. Station showing red. UC originally had all the tech filed and serialed, but we needed a little more of the oomph, so there's a slapdash of Freestar parts and jury rigs. Expected a few of them to blow us short. but the fixing is going to take time.
Oh, I should have checked the compatibility when we made the order. I can stay with you until we get all this fixed.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the swords, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
Anyways, guys, as I was saying, I had always wanted for there to be a game like
Don't worry.
Starfield,
We got
and
more competition.
when Bethesda
Not
Studios
Starborn, Driver Collector.
finally released
Captain
Starfield,
Petrov owns a salvager
it
vessel
just
called the
changed
Scow.
everything in
Runs it
terms
like a
of
palace
my
of novelties.
number one favorite game would
And
be.
he's got a new prize in his collection.
And also, for those that don't know, my channel Starborn Empire,
Reached out through my hand to
it's
hands to see
inspired
if we
by
could do an
Starfield.
honest
For those
swap.
that don't already know.
He says the rock ain't for sale for any price. Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this one.
Well, let's go pay this Petrov guy a visit and see if we can appease him to, or make a deal to get this.
Left the life of a jack of
Artifact.
behind myself. I know what I'm asking, but I see a clutch prize not up for the prying any other way. Not sending you lone hook on the job. I want Barrett with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way, so make sure you're ready.
Oh, I'll be ready. You better believe, Vladimir. I'm gonna be ready. We're gonna get that artifact one way or another. We've come so far, we
Give
need
me the nod
answers.
when you can.
But yeah, and there's other games that are my top favorites. Of course, one of them being the OG GTA 5. That was actually along with Mortal Kombat 9. GTA 5 and Mortal Kombat 9 were my first PlayStation 3 games, and I was so ecstatic. I forget what year exactly, but I was like, I want to say I was like in high school or right around there when I had played I had gotten GTA 5, and my parents got it for me for Christmas, and I was so ecstatic about that. I could not wait to play the game and everything like that because I had heard so many great things about it. And games, like, especially with GTA 5, were only, like, getting better. But yeah, Starfield, Skyrim, GTA 5, those are some of my top favorite games, but Starfield comes in at number 1. Second would be Skyrim. And Skyrim because it was one of those games. See, back then, I didn't have enough money back then to afford the latest and greatest console. And I wasn't, at the time, working. So even more so, right? With a combination of both of those things. And so I was stuck playing mostly always, like, Nintendo or PlayStation 3 games. And whenever there was one point in the year when one of my friends decided to gift to me as a early birthday present some PlayStation 2 games. Not PlayStation 2. What am I saying? Oh my gosh, can I not speak? I mean PlayStation 3 games. They surprised me with some PlayStation 3 games that they decided that they weren't going to keep anymore. They were maybe either going to give them away, sell them, because they had gotten a PlayStation 4, which at the time was one of the newer consoles by PlayStation and everything like that. So once I played Skyrim, it just opened up the floodgates to me in terms of the possibilities of games. Knowing the potential of open world games, knowing what RPG games would become and how they were going to further advance and get even better. And, it just, man, the experience was like, I remember when I first played Skyrim, I had felt lost because I had always gotten used to playing games that told me exactly what to do. And to an extent, when you're on a mission in Skyrim, obviously for a lot of the missions, they do tell you what to do or where to
doing the
go.
tally's work in my head.
But to know that I had a
Inventory on
lot
the
more
station.
control.
Next supply run. Need you and Barrett to get that artifact. Might need to do the breach and storm.
Oh, we're gonna get that
Catch a
artifact,
smile out
Vladimir.
there.
Don't you worry. I got that covered. Me and Barrett, we're gonna find a way to get that artifact. We're gonna appease this Mr. Petrov. We're gonna give him some creds. You know, we're gonna get that artifact. That's for damn sure. Because we come too far.
Captain?
Well, the plan is, Barrett, we're gonna head out and meet this Petrov guy.
Breeze?
And, no, not yet, Heller, but hey, I'm sure sometime later. But right now, I got bigger fish to fry. So yeah, let's go meet this Petrov guy and see what he's all about. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, yeah, Skyrim, like, man, I continued to play that game so much. And I mean, that's because when I played the game, I played it without mods. Then I found out that they added mods for console. And it just made the experience so much better. Which, by the way, one thing I really appreciate about Bethesda Studios is how with certain select games, you can mod the game on console. Depending on, you know, the model and stuff like that.
Not taking visitors.
Let's try, I think, maybe Barrett's line?
Hey, you tell Petrov his old buddy Barrett is here to see him. He'll want to talk to us right away.
Barrett, from Constellation. You're specifically on the list of people not allowed on this
Oh
job
boy.
under any circumstances.
Don't know what Barrett did, but he did something alright.
If I could just talk to Petrov myself, I'm sure he'd want to put that all behind us.
Now, we can work this out. Come on, we can work it out. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing.
No one uninvited boards the scow. Captain's orders.
Come on. Surely we can work something out.
I think we can work something out. All right. I'll clear you to dock. Keep yourself out of trouble, or we'll have every hired gun in the cargo bay after you.
But yeah, I know I've talked a little bit about Skyrim, but yeah, I mean, when I played it with mods, then I saw how many mods there was. I got lost in the mod menu, to be honest with you, once I saw that I could play mods on console, and then that also, I believe they did the same for Fallout 4. And yeah, I love the fact that they did that for Starfield. And by the way, for those that don't know, especially if this is your first time, I am playing the game with mods. Throughout the video, I will showcase some of the information of which mods I have installed and things like that. We're about to dock here. And, I'll see, if I'll do my best in the video description to add at least the main ones, but, I'll see if I can also, like, make maybe a timestamp where I display the mods. That way you all can quickly view that if you want to reference my video and things like that for which mods I'm using or which ones are compatible for Xbox. And by the way, well, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but currently right now, Starfield's only available for Xbox, I believe. I don't think it's available on PlayStation. So I think it's definitely just an Xbox exclusive. There's another game that someone told me about that I should play called Star Citizen. And that's gonna be another project that I need to work on. Why, you might ask? Because I do not have a gaming PC, so that's gonna be probably the next thing that hopefully I'm able to save money for that. We'll just have to see and find out, you know?
Who let you on board? Thought Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection.
Hey, we just want to conduct honest business here. That's all we're trying to do.
Ship? Ground battlefield? Or do you just skulk the back alleys picking through trash?
I shut down a few. I've pumped helium out of
I hate
directs.
running through a dead ship. Like sifting through a damn tomb.
I like the quiet myself. Good time to reflect and concentrate.
You're alright, scavenger. Go on ahead.
Well, thank you kindly.
Traded for it. Some dusty hauling ore from the fringe. Was glad when he left. It's all shakes and muttering. Fine. Just ignore me then.
Well, thank you, good sir, for letting us pass and see Petrov, because we really need this artifact. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna try to do what I can, to make the video somewhat entertaining with my dialogue and voiceover, or with the commentary and stuff like that.
Don't like that.
But, throughout this entirety, I'm just being myself and just having fun as I do this. And by the way, so I'm working on several things, I suppose, right? But I'm using Final Cut Pro's voiceover software to create my commentary onto my video. Well, quite an introduction there, Mr. Petrov. But anyways, so if anything feels off, or it feels like whenever I might read dialogue off of a character or attempt to, that it might feel like it's a little bit off, or like I didn't do the commentary during the gameplay, it's because, yeah, I didn't. And I did the whole commentary stuff afterwards. But I also realized that, I should do more commentary, even if it's just like this, because, like one of my friends told me, commentary is just something people do, and, it's just the norm to do it and incorporate that onto gaming content. Gaming content, excuse me. Ah, I see. There he is. The big man himself.
Alien creatures on board the ship? The captain calls it a zoo.
Mr. Petrov fancies himself as quite the collector, I see.
I wasn't aware we had the visitors. Vladek, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
My man's like,
Excellent.
I
Now
hate
that
my
you've
job.
gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care, they have scorch marks on them anyway.
Well, thank you kindly, Mr. Petrov.
Oh, flattery, huh? My favorite pastime, huh? Between you and me, I do have something very special in the vault.
Oh, you don't say.
But my jealous heart knows no bounds. I want to keep it all to myself.
Ah, I see. Well, perhaps maybe I could appease you with some creds. Maybe you could show me this magnificent beauty you have.
Love showing off. But my security team will have a heart attack. It
Come
would be
on.
against all those protocols that I admittedly told them to make.
Come on, you know you want to show it. You are a very prideful man, especially of your collection. You are very proud of it, are you not?
I think we can work something out.
I think we can too. Maybe some creds,
Oh, you do have a point. Very well. What's a quick look going to hurt, huh? I know. People look at me
I
and
knew
say,
you would come to
"Petrov,
your
your
senses."
whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say
Talk
is
to
that
Petrov.
even the greatest
His
collection
gloriousness
needs
will
its
guide
own
you.
private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are
He definitely has
thieves
quite
everywhere.
the ship,
So I spared no expense.
it is quite
Every
spacious.
door between me and my treasures is
Well, what am I
painful,
saying?
but
When
that
we
is the
first
price
saw,
of
or
security, huh?
when we first
Yes,
orbited the ship, I mean, it
Just
was
a bit
a
further.
pretty big, decent size.
This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks. And of course, there was the time I accidentally steered us into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs.
Alrighty, let us see this fine beauty you have, Mr. Petrov. You know you want to show me. Show me. Show me, Mr. Petrov. Let us see this fine, gorgeous beauty.
And now, the moment itself.
Ah, I see.
Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it for the first time was like drowning in your own soul. Alas, I've held it several times, and
Well,
my
that
soul
is,
is still breathing,
quite
devoid of any such
the tale, I must say.
Oh no. No. I can't. This one is mine.
Oh, come on,
It's
Mr.
only fair to
Petrov.
warn you.
What's a couple
Hands
of
off.
creds for this
I
fine
hate to sour our
beauty?
new friendship
You
by
know
becoming the
you want to
victim
give
of
it to me,
pirates.
Mr. Petrov.
We're not pirates, Petrov. We're explorers who might do a bit of piracy on the side as a hobby sometimes.
Like my associate said, we are here to conduct honest and good business. Come on, you know you want some creds. I can see that look in your eyes.
Then I suppose it's just a question whether my immeasurable love for my collection and my crew of hired cutthroats is enough to stop you. Go ahead. Make a move for the artifact. Let's see what happens.
Would it help if I said we needed it for scientific research?
Which we do. We do, Mr. Petrov. We really do. Come on.
We
Give it
both
to us, Mr.
desire
Petrov.
the same thing, but only one of us can get what they want.
Oh, come on. Ah. What am I doing? I'm over here thinking I can sneak attack it? No, obviously not. Well, then I'll just snatch it up from you.
Muscle time.
Aha.
Wait!
It didn't have to
I
come to
surrender!
this.
I surrender! Don't kill me!
Tell your crew to stand down and no one gets hurt.
You didn't leave us with a lot of options, buddy.
That's for sure. We wanted to work with you, give you some creds.
You're in love
But you
with
didn't
the
want that.
artifact, just as I am. Oh, a cruel fate brings two people of the same kind together. Go then. Leave my ship with your heart's desire. but the United Colonies will know of your descent into petty piracy.
We ain't afraid of the United Colonies. We'll handle them like nothing. It'll be easy. They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know anything, right, guys? The United Colonies won't know nothing, right?
Filthy pirate.
We got this. Yeah, whatever. We tried to reason with you all, and you all didn't want to reason with us.
So what? We're just gonna let you loot the ship?
Hey, I'm not getting in your way. Take everything you want.
The ship is pretty big, but I'm also trying to find my way. I know, it's like, how are you getting lost? Yeah, I think I am somewhere that I did not need to go. Yeah, this does not seem right at all. You know, y'all, I feel like I need to see if there's a different, like, suit for my character. Because I've been using the same suit for quite a little while now since I first started playing the game, which is, don't get me wrong, I really like it, but I think I need to change it. I think at some point in the video I'll figure that out.
Someone leave some food out before we left? Whoa.
Oh man. I guess so.
Hey, you need something?
I'm doing a little jump cut here. Reason why I did a jump cut there is because whenever I had recorded some of my gameplay, it wasn't all at the same time and everything like that, so everything's a bit different. Oh no, that doesn't sound good. I stand corrected, maybe I was wrong.
You have been identified as a known criminal.
Oh no.
Immediately, or we will be forced to open fire.
Now, I'm sure we can work this out. Y'all maybe want some creds? Come on, I know y'all need some creds. I know they ain't paying you nearly enough to make an honest living. You going to tell me what's going on here?
I've been authorized to inform you that you are being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there.
Oh man, I think I know. We all know what this is about. All right. I don't think attacking's the best thing.
Smart decision.
Yeah.
Stand by to be boarded and transferred.
All right, y'all got me. Whatever.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser.
Oh, sorry, I'm so much more special than you.
Why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Oh, I'm a risk, all right, buddy. I'm a risk. You better believe.
Keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
Yeah. You do that. You do that. I mean, where am I gonna go? Come on.
Tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir. I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
Do we now?
Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. Your background seems to indicate you are a notorious sword for hire. Well, perhaps we can put that to good use. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation.
Yeah, and
quite busy. Oh, and look
so?
at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
Yeah.
I will.
Let's just get to the
when
point.
I'm ready. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do?
I don't think I was informed about SysDef.
Actually, we send those out with the H-15 welcome packet, but you must have overlooked it. UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet.
Ah, do you now? Well, the Crimson Fleet, I mean, they definitely are something else, I do gotta say, but, you know, quite frankly, I don't think that's my problem.
The pirates, like the ones you tangled with on Vectera. Please stop pretending you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about at all. I have no idea.
No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
Yeah, I see how this is gonna go. Y'all want me to do your dirty laundry, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Not for me. For yourself.
Yeah.
I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDef, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
I ain't scared of y'all. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't. I feel like I'm being coerced into this.
I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself.
Redeem myself? I think I'm already redeemed enough, buddy.
Or should I find someone else?
Yeah, you're gonna have to find somebody else, cause that sure as heck ain't me.
You know, I have to admit, I'm a bit surprised. My instincts told me you were the right person, but I suppose I was wrong.
Good. Are we done now?
Send this one to the lockup on Sidonia. Let them deal with the problem.
Alright, so, don't know what our sentence is, but hopefully we don't have to endure the whole thing. Hopefully it's a small little steam.
Back.
And yes, it is,
New person
thankfully.
or what? That's what they promised. Got my attention, Captain.
SysDef is now our enemy. Yep, I'm not surprised. Yep. Alright, Barrett. Let's see if maybe we can get on out of here. I couldn't help but take a look around. One thing about me when it comes to especially open world games is I really like to sometimes really take time to like look around my surroundings and stuff like that. So if y'all are like, what is he doing? Why is he taking forever? Well, hey, I just like to take in everything, like sight, sounds, surroundings, all the things to which make up the game, you know, and just like explore, you know. I mean, this is an RPG game after all, you know.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people. Make sure to get yourself help before it becomes a problem.
Oh boy. I don't know why I'm going a little bit slow. Alright. Let's get on out. Alrighty. So apparently we are now a changed man. Or so they think. Alright, so let's see if we can continue on with the rest of the mission after doing our time and whatnot. Thanks for keeping an eye on things, Heller. It's always a good day when you come around too, Heller. Always a pleasure. Let's get on out. I gotta say though, they really did nail down all of the details of Mars and things like that. They really did a good job with like the making of Mars and things like that. Like, I don't know if it would really like look like that per se, but I think it's probably pretty identical. Or so I think anyway. I never get tired of the graph jump scenes. When we jump from one planet to another, I never get tired of it.
Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Already.
And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Alright. So we'll see what happens next. I do have to admit, I'm a bit nervous for what's gonna come next. And some of you are probably seeing my level and are like, well, if you play with mods, how come you're not like at level 200? Well, I'm just like, I'm only like cheating like a little bit to progress further in the game, but you know, I don't feel like I need to cheat a whole lot either. Just a little bit, you know? And, you know, to also cheat, like, to have fun, too, and just make the game better by installing some other cool stuff. Alrighty, so here we are. Okay, there it goes.
Vladimir! Vlad, come in!
Oh no.
Come in!
Not a good sign.
The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone on the station.
Yeah, I think I think I need to head over there.
Came out of nowhere.
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge.
Oh man.
Sarah, she's still breathing, but oh god. Constellation, are you there?
Oh, we're here, all right. And you are?
What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter.
Oh, really?
Now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over.
Says who? We ain't doing nothing.
I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long. Forget about us!
I don't think so, Vladimir. That is not an option. I gotta save you all.
Take them. Pack up the
We gotta save you all.
Move it somewhere they can't find it.
Damn it. Vladimir's right. We need to get the artifacts packed up, and that means holding off the Starborn.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
I need to go and rescue them. They need
Look,
our help.
I get it, but our best chance is staying here.
I don't know how long it's
I
going to
still
take to
think
pack the
it's wise
artifacts.
to go and save them.
I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking.
Just do
Take
your
cover,
best, Noel.
Where? Do you really
Just do
expect
your
them
best.
to barge through the front door?
That's right,
Well,
Walter.
we don't know what
He's
to
just stopping
expect,
by
Walter.
For a chat and a pot of coffee.
Yep.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here.
That was funny what Barrett said. Oh no.
Walter, are you all right?
Yeah, I still say I need to go save them. They need our
You're
help.
going to leave, I'll be barricading the door on your way out. Won't
That's
be able to let
fine,
you back in
Barrett.
for anything.
You do what you must. As am I.
Right back at you.
Alright. Let's hurry on out there. Don't want Sarah to die now. That's another thing too. I really do like Sarah's character. I also really do like, I'm probably not gonna say the name right, but Andreja's character, I really do like her character. She's really cool. But yeah, some people don't really like Starfield. I know there's one friend that I used to work with that had expressed to me that they just hate the flying scenes and your like how you fly in your ship, that they hated like the scenes, like how like it doesn't really feel like you're actually flying your ship like you would if you were playing like No Man's Sky, you know, and things like that. Which, by the way, at some point, you know, being with my channel and everything like that, I mean, there's other games I want to play too. I think I also owe it to myself to play a Star Wars game too, because I really am a Star Wars fan and things like that. By the way, feel free by all means to comment down below. Like I said, I have an Xbox, so I can play most games, but feel free to let me know what game you would like to see me play, and you know, I'll definitely add it to the list, you know, of games for me to play, and or see when I can do it, you know, and things like that, you know. But yeah, feel free to comment that down below. Alright, let's hurry on over there. But yeah, I don't mind how you fly your ship in Starfield, but although I have seen some gameplay of No Man's Sky, and I will say that No Man's Sky does an even better job of how it looks whenever you fly your ship or you fly and land on different planets. You know, but to the credit of the developers of Starfield, I mean, it also depends on the code of the game and how it's designed, you know, and clearly they didn't design it to be like that. But I do wonder why they didn't make it that way, but, you know, they probably wanted to be, like, very unique with how they were building and creating the game and stuff like that, which, you know, I applaud them for wanting to, like, make it different than just something like No Man's Sky, you know. But I do gotta say, No Man's Sky, with the flight scenes in space, it definitely takes everything to a whole new level. Alright, well, let's see how everyone's doing. I don't know what to expect or if there's anyone waiting for us. Ah, there's Sarah.
Oh, thank
I wasn't sure if I needed
You're
my
all right.
my sniper. Man, I'm so
We
glad
didn't see
you're
the
okay,
Starborn
Sarah.
ship dock until it was too late. By the time we managed to take defensive positions, the doors were already opening. We didn't see him at first. Vladimir went sailing straight into the control room. Then the Starborn was just... there. The rest is just... combat blur. Adrenaline. Pain. Not that I've seen, but I've been drifting in and out.
I know that might have sounded like a little silly, dumb question, Sarah, but you never know.
No time to waste. Let's get going.
Yeah, let's check up on everyone else. I'm waiting for Sarah to pass. Okay, there we go. There's Andrea.
He came out of nowhere.
Oh man, I'm just glad I came when I did, Andrea.
I don't think I can move right away.
Take your time, take your
But
time.
I'll make it. Go on.
Alright. Yeah, I'll check up on the others. Oh, Vladimir. So thankful you're alright, man.
Krix's ghost can keep waiting.
That it can, Vladimir.
No
right now,
tears for the orc.
what's more important is
Got
all of
the
you.
others to worry about.
Yeah, we got more important things to worry about for sure.
Dad!
Oh,
The others are here.
Sam.
We're going to be okay.
And
Cora. Thank the stars beyond. I really messed up on this one, friend.
Oh.
Usually the last guy to get outdrawn.
It's nobody's fault. They got us by surprise,
I don't think I'm
Sam.
gonna be moving around too much for a bit. But I'll be alright.
Don't strain yourself, okay, Sam? You'll be alright. Nice and easy. Yeah, we were not prepared for what was coming next. But really, how are we to know, though? You know? We just we want answers and things like that, you know? That's what I think I really like about this game is, I like how it ponders the question about like humanity's origins a little bit, or certain aspects of that, you know? And I think it's just really cool how they formatted the story and everything like that for Starfield. But man, for me, I really can appreciate like all the detail that went into making this game, you know? It's so good. And I know people have different opinions of games. I feel like games are not only just an escape, but I feel like games can also be something that helps improve the mind. But of course, you know, focus games are probably the best. Oh no. Are you serious?
Barrett? It's Sarah.
Oh, Sarah's kinda... Sarah's glitching out there a little bit.
Hey, there's nothing you can do now. He's almost gone.
Unfortunately not.
We're going to keep going.
If only
We'll
my
finish this
mods
adventure
could
and
help
start
save you, Barrett.
okay.
If only my mods could save you.
Be at peace. He's...
yeah.
He's gone.
Rest easy, Barrett.
We can't change
man.
anything now. Come on.
You know, if it wasn't for Barrett, I wouldn't even be with Constellation right now.
I appear to only be seriously damaged instead of critically damaged. Fortunate.
Glad most of you is okay,
That
Vasco.
you are likewise relatively undamaged is also preferable to the alternative.
Oh man. Yeah, we were not ready for what was coming next. They knew what they were doing, that's for damn sure.
Took you long enough.
Ah, still the same, Walter. Good to see you too.
Oh, well, she might still be in danger. There's a secret door in the basement. Leads right to the well district. That would have been the safest route for her to run.
Alright, thanks, Walter. I'm glad you're okay. Let's see. Ah, Mateo.
It went quickly after you left.
Dang, glad you're okay.
We held them off while Noel escaped through the basement. There's a door that leads to the well district.
Oh, man. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, it's over here. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, that's right. I had been here before. Technically in the very beginning, whenever I was looking for this sniper rifle that I have right now that I currently have equipped. Man, quite a setup. The lodge and everything like that. Noel.
Stay back! I'll...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's only me and Noel.
Thank God, thank God, thank God.
Yeah, glad you're okay too.
I still have the artifacts, but where do we take them?
There you are. I wasn't expecting you to run to the eye.
You're not getting the artifacts.
Yes. Let's see if they can slip from my grasp this time, shall we?
Oh, I don't think so. You're mine now. That's what you get, you son of a gun. I would curse if I could, but I can't really curse on here. You know, don't want to get like demonetized or something. Not that I am even monetized, but in case I ever, oh damn, in case I ever wanted to monetize this video in the future, you know, I just, you know, gotta make sure I follow, you know, YouTube's terms of service. Oh my gosh. Dang, things really took a turn for the worse. My jetpack, why not? You know what? I think I should have gotten over that. It's all good. Alright, alright. Let's just hurry on over there. Let's get out of here.
Start the takeoff sequence now. We don't know.
I'm on it. Oh no.
I have to admit, this has been interesting. What are you going to do with the armillary now? I wonder.
I don't think that's for you to even worry about.
By the way, I'm not usually best
thought I killed you, but you keep coming back.
In case you didn't notice, I have a way of getting around unseen. Although I'll admit, retreat isn't a humiliation I've had to endure in some time. You should be proud.
Oh, I'm proud, alright.
To all this, you might have a larger role than I realized.
Well, I suppose we'll find out soon enough.
We'll meet again.
I'm sure we will.
Maybe you'll glimpse the unity that...
It's not if, it is I will. Oh man, damn. Didn't expect that. But then again, with everything else we went through, I think it was only further leading up to it. Oh man. Dang. The hunter definitely, like, man, the hunter is skilled. But really, the Starborn are, man, they're unlike anything that anyone has seen.
You're back. Thank the blackest sea that you and Noel are safe. And the artifacts? The lodge?
Well, not everyone made it, Vladimir.
So, we slipped from the Starborn's grasp, but not before taking a stab straight in the heart. We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure.
Yep. Yes, we do. Yeah, we need to move the artifacts somewhere safer. Somewhere that the Starborn will never guess.
The hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High populated area.
Unfortunately so.
Just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain.
That sounds like the plan. I think I'll say I can build an outpost, put up defenses.
Hope your walls are high, just in case the Starborn get lucky and find the spot to do the breach and storm.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after?
I suppose so. Just when we thought we were making a major breakthrough, we end up losing one of our greatest members, Barrett, who, by the way, like I said, wouldn't be here, or I wouldn't be here. That's what I meant to say. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Barrett.
Noel and Vladimir are right. The artifacts need a new home.
That they do, Sarah. I think I might, I need to figure out or learn how to build an outpost and stuff like that. But I'll figure it out. If not, I may very well just, to make things easy, I may just build the armor really on my ship. Alrighty, guys. So I did a jump cut there, and I decided to explore the creations, and also here I also found some other mods, and here are the mods that I was talking about. Some of which that I have installed and things like that. I'll do my best, like I stated much earlier, to link them in the video description. I also came here because I found a really cool Cyberpunk weapon mod that I'm about to showcase in a moment. There's also another variant of it too. Yeah, here are the other ones. I also had a little bit of issues or not a whole lot, but I had a little bit of trouble getting everything set up with these mods, but I think I have it all figured out now of what I need to do. I think I was selecting the wrong loading game option. Alrighty, and we should be good there. Alright. I think there's something else that I'm forgetting. Let me see here. Oh yeah, that's what it is. I need to toggle both of those on. Oh, and I found also a really cool Starborn sword mod, as you saw there. Like I said, it is just so freaking cool that mods are accessible on console for Starfield. And I've also seen, I have not done it, but there is some really cool Mandalorian armor. There's even a Jango Fett mod set. There's a Boba Fett mod armor set or spacesuit set. Some really cool stuff. And I believe here I need to select current, not save. I'm pretty sure current is the right option. Hopefully I got everything done right. By the way, I do want to add something. I'm sure you all are enjoying the video and everything like that. Now, if you've been watching by this point, I do just want to say that I know that this is a lengthy video, so feel free to do you, and feel free to, like, if you want to skip around or anything like that, or you you want to see what happened, you want to skip ahead. I do not take any offense to that. I understand.
Hey, Chief. Oh, it's alright. Once per day is enough. I don't want you to go poor.
By the way, I had already done, yeah, as you see here, I already did this dialogue scene.
About 6 years. I bet you could tell by how good I am.
I decided to redo it again, though.
It took a lot of practice, and some work on my messaging. But if you got any
but
feedback,
as stated,
Chief, I'd love to hear it.
I had some issues at first, setting up the mods.
Just about anyone. But I did put you on the spot, so no biggie.
It had also been a little bit since I had, installed a new mod. And everything like that.
Pastly? No. Futurely? It's a work in progress. Depends on how this fiscal quarter goes. But it's gonna take a lot for me to upgrade. I found a primo spot next to the trawl store. I got a roof over my head and all the garbage I can eat. I can't eat everything they throw out, but I can eat it.
You shouldn't be eating garbage! But, oh man. I understand you're in a difficult situation. It's not your fault, and I'm so sorry. And this is the mod. This is why I came over here, because of... And yeah, this is the Cyberpunk weapon mod I was talking about. So basically, someone created a Johnny Silverhand weapon mod, and you're able to get, Johnny Silverhand's pistol and things like that. And there's also a different variant of it that has a high-powered scope and things like that. Dang, look at that. Man, it looks just like... it looks very, very similar, or exactly like in the Cyberpunk game, and to be honest with you, Johnny Silverhand's handgun is perhaps one of my favorite weapons in Cyberpunk. I really think it's like an excellent weapon mod, and I think realistically this would kind of be in real life like a form of like a kind of like a Desert Eagle kind of. I'm not too familiar with my guns really that much. I have never shot a gun or anything like that, so I don't know too much about guns. But all I'm saying is that this weapon is mad sexy. Man. I'm trying to figure out also where I want...
Stay away from Ebside.
Oh.
The locals there don't exactly appreciate the tourists.
Yeah, probably a good idea that I don't go over there. I'm trying to like see where I can test out this weapon, because I also want to hear like the sound effects of what it sounds like when you shoot and stuff like that. I think right here will be good. That's not bad for being a Starfield Cyberpunk mod. That's not bad at all. And honestly, I've thought about too how like if there were more if someone made even more Cyberpunk mods, I could totally see where Cyberpunk could really tie in or fit in with Starfield, even if you're using mods, because Cyberpunk, I believe, in the universe of Cyberpunk, we colonize the moon. I don't know about Mars, though, but I definitely do know in learning about the history of Cyberpunk that in that reality, or in the game, the moon is colonized and things like that.
Yeah. Buying, selling, or moving.
Cyberpunk is another one of my favorites, to be honest with you.
Alright, smartass, let's cut the bullshit. You
Whoa,
either walk into the TA,
now,
buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time making me explain how the business world works, let's get a move on.
Now, we can work it out. We can work this out.
Getting caught? By who? Neon Security doesn't give a crap, and the Freestar Rangers here are a joke. Look, let's stop playing games. We both know what I'm talking about. Now what'll it be? You got the money, or the goods.
Don't you worry, I'm gonna make it worth your time indeed. I'm actually looking for something in particular. But yeah, Cyberpunk is definitely another one of my favorite mods for sure. Not mods. Oh my gosh. That is so incorrect. What I meant to say is that Cyberpunk is definitely one of my favorite games. I probably said mod because I'm talking about mods. Ah, there it is. That's the Starborn sword. Damn, look at this. Seductive. Sexy. Just like how I like my women. I mean, y'all didn't hear that. I didn't say nothing about that. I would never say something like that. Y'all didn't hear anything. Y'all are like, oh, we heard you, Starborn. We heard. We know what you really said, Starborn. Right, yeah. I'm just taking a look at all the other stuff. Starfield definitely has its own, like, a great selection of really cool, like, weapons and things like that. Really cool stuff. By the way, I had not said it, but for those that are still watching by this point, hope everyone is doing good. And if you're not doing too well, I certainly hope that, you feel better or that things get better for you in the long run. And also, I don't know what's the best way for me to say this, but I'm just gonna try to say this. I understand and know that there's a lot of bad stuff that is currently happening in the world. I'm not oblivious to that, and I'm not here to make this about politics. Like I said, this is a safe space. Whatever your beliefs are, just know that on here, and that I always fully intend to respect any of your religious or political beliefs, whatever they may be. I respect them, I respect you, and fully intend to always respect everyone and their beliefs. But I do and am aware that there is a lot of bad stuff happening in the world. Like I said, I'm not here to make this at all political at all whatsoever, but just hang in there, guys. It's gonna be, I'm sure, it might seem very grim, and you're probably thinking to yourself, it's not gonna get better, Starborn, it's just not. I mean, listen, I know it's hard not to think negatively, especially when our minds are kind of designed that way, in such a way, but we must continue on. We must lift ourselves up and lift up each other, and we must do whatever we can, to, improve our world, and just have faith, guys. I believe and have faith in my heart that things are gonna change.
Well, first of all, the outpost in Neon is hardly anything to be worried about.
And I hope I'm right.
Four men covering the entire city? Come on.
I really
got, I don't know,
do believe and have faith that things will change and get better.
Two ways to solve that problem. One way is to leave an
Hold on,
unintended
one
credit
moment,
stick
guys.
on the counter. The other is to give Sayoko a call. Either way, it's business for us as usual. You done here? Time to move on.
Alright, jeez. How rude do you have to be? Anyways. But oh yeah, there was something else. Oh yeah, I think this is the other variant of the Johnny Silverhand weapon mod that I'm looking for. I think it's supposed to be here.
Weapon? Maybe
or so it said, I think, in the description of the mod.
Hey, if you hear about any entry-level job openings, let me know. I've been trying to find an office job, but all of them require like 5 years of experience.
Damn! I don't think that's fair at all.
To be honest, I don't really know what I want. I just know that if I don't find something soon, my parents won't just disown me. They'll have me stripped for parts.
What? But you're actively looking for a job. I mean, you're taking action.
But I haven't heard back, and that's threatening to cut off the cred spigot. That's exactly why I haven't applied there. Way too much competition. Kelt Corp and Stroud, but I haven't heard back, and that's threatening to cut off the cred spigot. But I need the credits now, and even if I do get hired, who knows when that first paycheck comes in.
Yeah, those are all valid
I went to school
points.
for business, but it's not like I remember any of it. In my last
Hey,
interview,
it's all good.
the recruiter asked me what I thought about Keynesian economics. I asked her, which planet is Kintia on again? And she just looked at me and cringed. I don't blame her.
Oh. Well, what? Are we supposed to know everything? Come on.
How's this month looking?
To be honest, I don't really know what I want. I just know that if I don't find something...
Asking for the sales report?
Understood.
I was just seeing, like,
Good luck out there.
if there was different dialogue, I guess.
7%.
Yeah. So business sucks. Tell me something I don't know, Styx.
Affirmative. The word nurdle refers to a blob of toothpaste placed on the bristles of a toothbrush.
No, Styx, I didn't mean to literally tell me.
But anyways, guys.
Good talk.
Here, after this, I'm gonna say some other stuff in a moment.
What do you want? If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them. Good. Then just buy what you want and get out of here. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department.
Oh, does he now?
That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal.
Ah, man. That's awful.
You'd do that? Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you.
It's all good. I mean, I'm a total stranger and also just a regular customer, so...
The offer.
You know, I wouldn't expect you to just trust me,
The
you know?
lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx.
Yeah, let's get you that payback, you and Styx. You know, because
Warlord's one of the disciples.
That ain't cool at all.
One of Neon's street gangs that claims it owns Ebside. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Styx put one of them down and sent another to Reliant on a stretcher. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since, mostly by scaring away my customers and stealing my deliveries. Warlord still swears he'll get even with me, and he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Styx and sprayed him with paint. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Styx, and I'm done for.
Nah, don't you worry. We ain't gonna let that happen.
I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab with me. I'm talking thousands of credits, but at least he'd make regular payments. One day the payments stopped, so I tracked him down. Found out he got mixed up with an Aurora dealer and fell from the upper platform. Since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which amounted to the contents of a storage container. Guess what I found inside? Took me a few months to scrounge up the parts, but I'd say I did a pretty decent job getting Styx up and running.
I'd say you did too.
I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my sparkling personality, I don't exactly have the easiest time making friends. That means I spend a lot of time talking to Styx, and Model A robots, they're not really programmed for casual conversation. The net result is I end up talking to a machine and looking like I'm out of my mind. Hell,
hey,
maybe I am.
in the real world and with the age of AI
It's no
and
big
in our own world,
I lost
I
to
mean,
fighting on the Freestar
I've
side
done
during
that
the Colony
myself,
War.
you know. I'm
I was
guilty
a
of that
ground
for
pounder.
sure.
Slogged it out in the trenches with the troops. And did pretty well, too. Until an EM weapon took out our transport. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. Honestly, I consider myself lucky. Most of the other soldiers died in the crash.
Yeah, I'm just thankful you made it out of there.
Feel like bringing the pain, huh?
Anyways, let's see if I can get what I was looking for. I'm sure it's here. Anyways, Just continuing the last bit of what I was saying, guys. I know it looks really rough and it seems like, or really grim out there, and already as it is, it's hard enough to, survive in this world. But wherever you may be in the world, just have faith, and when I say have faith, I don't mean like, that I'm saying like be religious or stuff like that, but I mean like just like have faith that things will get better. And if you do believe in something spiritually, then by all means, you stick to your beliefs, you pray, or you give thanks, and really, guys, I would say that each and every single day, just as much as possible, just make memories and enjoy everything with your friends, your loved ones, and although I know it's everywhere in the news, but like, do your best not to worry about what's going on in the world as best as you can. Because the reality is, guys, is that there's not enough time anyway to worry about everything. I mean, even for myself, sometimes I look at stuff in the news and I don't have time to read everything or go through everything, and that's why sometimes I'll often find myself rummaging through different news videos on YouTube or looking at other videos that people make, in regards to what's going on in the world and stuff. But anyways, guys, have faith and know that things will get better, because I believe and have faith. I don't know exactly, guys. I'd be a fool if I said I knew for sure. But what I am saying, guys, is that we must take a leap of faith, and we must have faith in our hearts and know that things will change. But I would also say that I think that it's going to be a long while till things get a lot better. And who knows, but this is our world, guys, But also, remember, this is your life, Stop worrying all about what's going on in the news and things like that, and just focus and concentrate on your life, And most importantly, concentrate on making sure you're doing what you can to be a good person. At the end of the day, I really feel like being a good person is really what matters in all of our lives, And, for me, I am a spiritual person and things like that. Or, I'm not Christian, but I definitely do have different spiritual beliefs, I definitely believe in an afterlife, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, but, for me, I believe that being a good person matters in terms of what happens to us in the afterlife, or, what kind of afterlife we're gonna have, and our actions really matter, as they say, actions speak louder than words, and just, enjoy your life, guys, live your life to the fullest, and just always have faith in knowing that things will get better. But anyways, I was taking a look at some other stuff here.
The other day, Styx, I met a miner from Gazal.
I'm sorry.
Oh, did you now?
I understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, I didn't get her either. Not at first. But then I realized she wasn't a miner. She was a gold digger. How did I know? Because all she ever wanted was mine.
That's not bad at all. That's actually a pretty decent one.
Styx, you're laughing
decent
under that
joke.
thing, I can tell.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query.
If only Styx understood what he meant. Anyways, I think that's it for me here.
Let's find a place to secure the artifacts. Then we'll regroup back at the lodge. Noel and Vladimir are right. The artifacts need a new home.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query.
We can't take the artifacts back to the lodge. Let's find another place.
Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to talk to Sarah to see if maybe if I could have her hold some gear or give her some weapons, but apparently I don't think I'm going to be able to talk to her throughout the rest of my time playing the game
What can I get you?
Until I complete
You're
the mission.
in luck. Just got some of the latest hardware.
I do like the Silverhand weapon mod with the high-powered scope. I think that whoever made that really did a really good job with that. I mean, and
I've
it
got
even
more than you can
sounds
handle.
very similar. Like it's similar, like I said, not exactly, but it does sound similar to like end the game and things like that. That Starborn sword mod, though, that I think is a little bit cooler than the Dark Saber mod, which, by the way, I realized that I don't think I ever used the Dark Saber mod. I literally have it and it's just sitting there. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use it, but I don't know, yeah, it's just one of those things. I'm meant to use it and stuff like that. Dang, that is a pretty cool little, not little, but like what they call, I think this is kind of what they refer to as like a minigun or whatever for short. But dang, that looks really cool. Yeah, like I said, there's some very unique weapons in Starfield for sure. And it's definitely cool that, I have not taken advantage of it, but it is really cool as an option how, like, you can mod your weapons and things like that.
Crime in this city gets worse by the day. Vandals, thieves, gangs.
And I believe that is finally it, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and head back out from Neon. Neon, in a lot of ways, guys, it's like really reminds me. It's like in a lot of ways a splitting image of Night City in Cyberpunk. You know, like it's up there. It's really close.
Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
Oh, by the way, I do intend to do some of these other missions and stuff like that. I'm just not doing them right now, but that'll come later, you know. Another thing I have not done at all, guys, is what I have done with the Frontier is I've upgraded the weapon systems and the grab jump and things like that. But I have not dived into ship building at all, and I really feel like I owe that to myself to build myself a ship in the game and stuff like that. And I do fully intend to do that. I'm just wondering if, because I'm not sure what happens or if I'm close to the end or not. I think I'm getting close, but I think there's time for me to make my own ship, at least before I complete the game and things like that. Man, it just looks so cool. That is such a sexy weapon. But the sword's even more sexy. I mean, look at that. You know what I like about the the barrel of the gun is how like it looks like the material is almost like a quartz material. But yeah, it's really good looking. Also, feel free to let me know what's something that, you know, you're excited for, or, you know, or you don't have to if you don't want to, but feel free to let me know if, you know, like, feel free to comment if there's anything you're excited for in 2026, or, you know, just anything that is new that's going on in your lives, you know. You know, I would love to hear it, you know. But of course, you know, like, do you keep it minimal, that way not everybody knows your business and stuff like that, of course. But I definitely want to engage with you all and stuff like that, you know. And that's also one of my goals for the channel, is figuring out what I can do to create a very engaging audience, you know. Still figuring that out, but I just probably don't have enough of an audience to have an engaging audience right now, which is unfortunate, because that's one of the few goals that I want for the channel, but it'll come in time. I know it will. Dang, yeah, look at this. Yeah, with the scope, and the scope looks pretty good. I know back there it looked like I was about to shoot the girl or the person that was there in my crosshairs. And yeah, like, yeah, I was not gonna kill them, don't worry. But in real time, they would be like, holy shit, he's gonna fucking kill me. Oh, yikes. I think I said a cuss word. Oh well. It's only one. As long as it's not consistently like that. But yeah, I'm gonna equip my character with this weapon mod. Yeah, there was a couple of things I wanted to take a look in here, and this is one of the really cool mods that I really like. This cheat menu mod, and it pretty much gives you a lot of stuff to work with. You can give yourself unlimited ammo and so many other things. I don't know if I've showcased in my other videos me like using the cheat menu mod. I think I have, at least in one or two videos. But anyways, here it is and what it looks like and stuff. Alright. I think that's everything for now. But yeah, this silver hand weapon mod definitely is, man, they did a great job with it, with how they made it. was debating if there was anything else I needed to do before leaving Neon. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm good now. Take a look at the other missions and see what else I can do. Because I think another thing too is like I have not gotten nearly enough of or explored the different anomalies where the temples are and things like that. Because like right now the Starborn powers I do currently have, it's like I think I only really have like 2 of them right now, so I think I want to find out what other ones I can get for sure. Because that's really one of the fun things about the game is the Starborn abilities.
You shall be judged.
Oh boy. The Varun thugs. I guess I'll try to see if I can grab the wreckage.
Shut it down! Concentrate fire! Heathen!
I got this. You all don't owe me anything. I was happy to help. I mean, they were out to get me too, so...
What?
You know, we helped out each other.
I don't believe it. Wow. You take care.
You as well. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save right here. And do a little jump cut here. In just a moment. Alright, we're back. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I was looking up. Yeah, this is our target right here. Alright. Let's see if we can find this other temple. Man, the one thing I do love in Starfield, and I'm sure many others do, is how you can explore other planets and things like that. The spacesuits are cool. I mean, I could go on, and I probably have, but they, in my opinion, they did a really good job making this game.
I never tire of visiting worlds like this.
If we were able to actually, like like travel in space and go to other planets, I don't think I would ever get tired of exploring other planets. I think I would love it not stop, you know, because there's so much to see, so much to know, so much to learn. Also, it's been a while since I've used the Model Mantis 1 mod. That's why I'm kind of like struggling a bit here, or look like I'm struggling. So, I'll figure out things in just a moment. I still say that this is definitely one of the coolest rover or flying car mods, especially for Starfield. Like, whoever made it really thought about it, and the build is really good. Like, I like the rocket thrusters and the rocket boosters. Yeah. It's just so good. By the way, in case you're still wondering, any of the mods that I am using can be found also in the creations menu of Starfield.
These ruins are fascinating. Oh, I could spend years studying this location.
I'm sure we all could. It would probably take us so long to learn about this whole entire structure. I mean, you think back to like with how in our own world, like how archaeologists have like learned about the Great Pyramids of Giza and stuff like that, or the pyramids in Egypt, I should say. While there is a Great Pyramid of Giza, which is what I meant to say probably, but anyways, like it's taken us like a while, like so many years to study the pyramids, and we're still learning so much about them, and learning like why or what was the intention behind these structures, you know? What was the purpose? And that's what I like about Starfield, is like, you know, you get to like experience that in the game. It's just those aspects of the game that make it really, to me, it makes it very like wholesome, because it sparks curiosity, you know, and that's what discovering our own origins, our own world, and our species, it's really fascinating, because not only do we draw our own conclusions and beliefs surrounding that, but, you know, it leaves room for it leaves room further, I would say, for like interpretation, you know, and because I mean, and we might not ever fully know the answer of what the origin of our species is, you know. But I think the tales about the Anunnaki probably come pretty close in terms of what our origin story may have been or could have been. But yeah. Anyways, I bet I could go on and on about all that stuff. Alrighty. So it's been a while, but yeah, I do want to take a photo of this. I mean, look at that. I mean, what is this? Kind of like, it kind of mimics like Ezekiel's wheel, I believe. I don't know what else that kind of is inspired by, but it's real cool looking. It's really interesting how whenever you move into the particles, how like a sound is omitted, almost like it's like creating a frequency, you know, for you to become in tune with. That way you can become blessed with this power and or blessing, you know. But it's really interesting how like it creates like music and stuff like that whenever you complete the puzzles and the temples. Alright, here we go.
We still have so much to learn.
Oh, that we do. That we do indeed, Sarah. Oh. Huh. Thought there was somebody there.
Let's find a place to secure the artifacts. Then we'll regroup back at the lodge.
I thought I could talk to Sarah, but I still can't. Yeah, see, I was, like I said earlier, I think I need to really see if I can change my spacesuit because I've been running around with this one for a really long while, and it's good to have a little bit of a good change or something different. I'm gonna see if there's anything here in the sheet menu. So yeah, sorry guys, I'm just really taking a look. I was hoping that would be like a little visual to show what the suit looks like, but based on how the computer setup is, like overall in Starfield, I mean, there's just not one here. So I think, you know, hence what I'm doing is I'm gonna add all of these to my inventory. That way I can probably decide which one I want. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna need to do because I'm not familiar too much with what either one of these really looks like. By the way, at this point in the video, this is probably gonna take me a little while because, you know, I'm just gonna take some time to really think about which one I really want to use and things like that. So, if you want to, you don't have to, but I'm just saying, if you want to skip ahead, by all means, feel free to do so. Like I said, I don't mind, but I don't take any offense to that, you know. You know, I understand that for some of you, you might want to just get into the nitty-gritty of what else I do in the video. we'll just, like say, completely fine. I don't mind at all. And yeah, I think I want to give myself some more creds. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, see, I could just do the 100 million credit mod, but I only want to cheat a little bit, you know? I don't feel like I have to, like, cheat, like, so much, you know? But, I mean, cheating is cheating anyway. I mean, for me, I mean, some people, like, really care about the achievement mods in the game and stuff like that. I think for me, like, I mean, it is cool to have the achievements, but I think for me, I'm not one of those that's too always focused on the achievement mods, but I definitely do try to see if I can complete any of them. But yeah, I would always prefer to have mods, you know, in a game, you know, like, especially one like this, you know. I think mods just make the game a lot more fun and more unique. And it's cool to bring in people's ideas, you know, in the game in terms of what they wish or would want to have displayed in the game. Yeah, I'm making sure I got a lot or a really good amount of those emergency kits. But I think I already have one too many already. But that's fine, because that's what they're there for. Yeah, I'm also upgrading a little bit. But like I said, for me, like when it comes to mods like this, like, you know, I just use whatever I feel I need. I don't really just do it a whole bunch, like cheating and stuff like that. Like a whole lot, you know. I just try to get the most out of what I do have, you know. Yeah, see, there's so many other cool things you can do with this mod menu. It's really cool. Like I said, games like these, they just gotta have mods, in my opinion. Or at least as an option. Like you don't have to use mods, but having it as an option, I think that should be something that developers implement into the game to let people decide what they want to do or how they want to play the game, you know? The one game I wish, and I know there's probably going to be some of my friends that may or may not be watching this video that have heard me say this so many freaking times, but I'm just going to say it anyway, you know, it's all good. But the one game that I wish I could mod on console definitely is GTA 5. GTA 5, I mean, I've seen some really cool mods. Like I saw a really cool Superman mod, a really cool Hulk mod, you know, but it's just a real shame that Rockstar hasn't configured the game like that. But oddly enough, you can do it on PC, but I don't know a whole lot about why you can. I mean, other than the fact that the developers didn't make it moddable on console. I know the developers didn't make it moddable on console. I just wonder how you're able to get away with it being modded on PC. Or at least in regular gameplay, not playing it online, you know, and stuff like that, because you'll get banned if you use mods when playing online in GTA 5. By the way, as per one of my goals, I mean, I'm definitely trying to figure out, like I said, my commentary setup. And worst case scenario, I mean, I do have this as an option, but it's definitely better, so much better, if I can just do it as I play the game. But, and I know some of you that are my friends that are watching this are like, I've told you about this, I've already said, I know. And it's not that I'm not, like, trying to listen to, like, what you're telling me, you know, and things like that. I've just been figuring out things as I've gone along and stuff like that, and for some stuff I just haven't been able to, get there yet, but rest assured I am going to get there, because I fully intend on having a much more better setup. We'll just see how everything pans out and stuff like that. But the one thing I do want to ask y'all is, who is excited for GTA 6? That is the one game that I definitely want to do some commentary on that for sure. And like said, you know, whether I stream or whether I do commentary as I play the game, either or, but I definitely intend to do commentary for sure when GTA 6 comes out. Like, I'm real excited for GTA 6. I mean, and so is so many other people. I just really hope that this is the year that it's gonna come out in November. But I have no doubt that it's gonna be probably like one of the best games of the year. One of. Not the best game of the year, but it might, who knows, be marked that, but I would say one of the best games of the year. I think it definitely will be, you know, for sure. But yeah, I love Lucia and Jason's characters. Like, I think they did a really good job, or from what I've seen in the trailer, I really like Lucia's character especially. I think she is really cool. And Jason's character seems pretty awesome too. Man, I like I said, I can't wait to dive into that game whenever it comes out and just like see what it's all about, but I want to definitely try to get my hands on it. It would be nice if I was one of those big shot YouTubers that gets early access when it comes to games, but oh well, I'll just have to wait like everyone else. I mean, like, I'm still gonna be able to play the game. It's not like I won't. It's cool to get early access. Like, I know probably a lot of you, or some of you at least, maybe have heard about Resident Evil Requiem, or might be playing that now as we speak, and Leon's back in the game, and you know, I'll be honest with you, I hadn't really heard, or not heard, but I really didn't know too much about Leon's character up until I had heard about Resident Evil Requiem. But I do gotta tell you something. Leon's character, man, that dude is a freaking badass. Like, he is real sharp in just about anything he does. You know, I can see why he's people's favorite character for sure. Man, that's pretty cool right there. Yeah, right here, I'm still debating which one I want to do and stuff like that, but I think it might be that second one, or that previous one, the one that's called Teneberis. I think that might be the one I end up doing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Teneberis one. I think that'll be the one. But yeah, look at that, y'all. This is definitely a step up from what we had before. The other one is good, I'm not saying it's not, but I definitely needed something different, you know? I mean, it was high time, you know? More than high time, I think. So yeah, that's gonna be the one. Man, look at us. You know what it kind of reminds me of? I'm also testing out the jetpack. I did see on there it said it was more balanced. And I was seeing like how I could tell that, but I don't think that's really something that I'm gonna notice. I think that's just part of the specs of the suit. But anyways, you know, this spacesuit kind of reminds me, it gives me almost like, no, that's a horrible reference actually. Well, I'm just gonna see it. Y'all can roast me in the comments, you know. But it kind of reminds me of like a RoboCop build or suit build. Like it reminds me of like RoboCop like armor. I don't know. For me, it just like it's like very similar. But yeah, it's man. This suit looks like I'm ready for everything. I think I really made a good choice with this one. I think I'm honestly really happy with it. I think, guys, and I think I've expressed this to different people, especially to those of you that are subscribed to my channel. One of the reasons why I never did commentary right in the beginning is because I wanted to share my gameplay, but I didn't have any before. I had no knowledge that I could do voiceover commentary like what I'm doing right now using Final Cut. But I generally wasn't ready like everyone else to do commentary, and I didn't feel comfortable with it, but I understood that might be why not a lot of people, even some of you, might have watched some of my videos, you know? Or maybe they just didn't come out in your feed, or maybe you meant to get to them later, or whatever the case is, you know? I'm not blaming anybody, but I'm just saying that, like, in the beginning, I wasn't ready for commentary, like, prior to my other videos. Like, and I think really I've just, like, still am coming out of my shell whenever it comes to commentary and things like that. But I'm warming up to it, like how I'm doing now, you know, and improving and stuff like that. But yeah. But I'm thankful I'm doing it for this video, and that I've done it for 2 other Cyberpunk videos. Early on, I did 2 different Cyberpunk videos with commentary, and I decided to do that because I was a little bit more hopeful that I was going to get a lot more attraction and more likes on my videos, and more of my videos noticed. But I kind of had stopped commentary because I wasn't sure if anybody really gravitated towards it that much, you know. So I had stopped, then went back to what I was doing, and now I'm just kind of like doing a little in between with some videos have commentary and some might not, you know. But I think from here on out, guys, I'm definitely gonna try to do my videos with commentary. I mean, it's a lot more fun. Plus, it's easier to explain to you guys, or for you guys to know what's going on, or what I'm actually doing, you know, as I play the game. Man, that weapon, I swear, it is so sexy. It is like the definition of seductive in every way, like, It's got that beautiful otherworldly like appearance and elegance, beauty to it. It is by far the definition of beauty, especially for a sword. But yeah, really cool stuff. I do gotta say, I like some of the other variants of the Starborn spacesuits, like with how some of them look like, it makes you look like you're like a bounty hunter and stuff like that. Kind of reminds me of like a little bit of like Boba Fett's armor, kind of like that. But yeah, I've been seeing like quite a bit of like some Star Wars mods. And I mean, like, even Star Wars, like, well, how I mentioned way early on, like, how Cyberpunk kind of ties in or could tie into Starfield. I mean, Star Wars, especially like that, I mean, it definitely does fit in, you know? I mean, you could create a whole story within a mod, you know, as you all have seen, and, you know, you just have to format that to where it fits in a little bit with Starfield. Or you don't have to necessarily, but, you know, if you wanted to go that route, you know, you could. Yeah, there. Let's see. I'm also testing out the... Yeah, that's the grab dash. Starborn ability. Alright, let's test the sword out. Yeah. You ain't going nowhere. I got you right where I want you. Hey, not bad. I mean, it takes a couple of hits with really high-powered armor, but not bad. Definitely is really powerful. Man, that sword, it almost like really inspires me to like make a like similar version to it just because of how beautiful it looks in the game. And I think right now we're about to like, I'm finding my way and just debating what I'm gonna do right now, but I think I'm gonna just, yeah, we're about to head out. I remember when I first played Starfield, I was so ecstatic that you could use a jetpack in the game, and I was like, oh yeah, that is so cool. I'm gonna have so much fun with that. Oh, by the way, stick around. At a certain point in the video, I don't remember exactly at what point, but sometime later on, there's gonna be a couple of parts where I definitely am going to do some parkour with the jetpack, so stick around for that, you know. But I had a lot of fun doing that. Oh, dang, Sarah moved the whole thing. It's all good there. Alright, and away we go. Man, look at that view. That's why I love this flying car mod. It's just so... It's the perfect thing to take with you to explore on other planets. Along, you know, or with your ship. Sorry guys, I need to charge my computer. Just a moment. There we go. I got it. Alrighty.
Hey, how's it going?
But yeah, I remember, you know, I remember like when I first like was playing Starfield and I first stepped into the frontier, I literally started to explore like every nook and cranny around it, or almost everything. Like not literally, but I just mean like like when I first stepped into the frontier, I just like literally was like really taking time to explore it. And I gotta say, even though it's a really small ship, it is really cool. Like, I mean, you know, unfortunately, guys, I could be wrong about this, but in terms of like thinking about Starfield and how you can travel on other planets, I genuinely, unfortunately, feel like by the time we perfect the right type of technology or aircraft that can go into space and can be used to finally go to Mars and stuff like that, I feel like that by the time we perfect everything for travel on planets like Mars, I feel like by the time that happens, I feel like, I mean, who knows? I don't even know where we're gonna be at that point in time, you know? But I think by the time the technology is perfected, I mean, who knows if most of us are even gonna be alive at that point, you know? But man, it would be something if like we could travel to different planets and stuff like that. But like said, I don't know if we have gone back to the moon yet.
Just here for a chat.
But I think that's part of the plan. Like it's like for either SpaceX and NASA, you know, to get us geared up to start to step back into space travel and stuff like that. But it's just so, it's really difficult to perfect the technology and the aircraft because, you know, number one, as a species, we're very delicate. And number two, I mean, stepping into space, I mean, it's very dangerous. You know? I might even add extremely dangerous, really, because, you know, like how in Starfield they call it like the blackest sea. When you step into the blackest sea, you know, it's like, it's, you know, it's unlike anything, you know, I mean, but just imagine being able to be in a spaceship and just being able to gaze upon the stars in your spaceship, you know, or while your ship's in orbit, you know. Oh, there's a beautiful sunrise there on the planet. Just able to gaze up at the sky, I mean, it's so cool to think about. And I think, you know, like for me, that's why one of the few like reasons why I like Starfield is because you can explore different planets, you know, and things like that, and it's just, I mean, it's so cool to think about these things. But like I said, I really feel like that even when the technology becomes perfected, we're probably most of us may or may not be still alive by that point, so... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a jump cut here in a moment, guys, just so that way y'all don't have to sit through me graph jumping from more than one planet, because I'm apparently a little bit away from my targeted destination. So, yeah. In just a moment, I'll be back. Alrighty, and I think this is it. Wanted to see if I could get any of that wreckage. No, I don't think this is it yet. In terms of the destination, no. Trying to be careful. Alright. So yeah, now we're here. But yeah, Starfield is such a really good, well-made game. And I mean, it just has all of the things that I always wanted in a game like this.
Another dead rock. Well, at least we can scour the place for materials.
That for sure. I mean, we can definitely explore. We can definitely take time, a little bit of time anyway, to take in all the sights, everything around us. I think one of the other games that I think I want to play for sure, guys, is Flight Simulator. I recently just sometime this year, a little bit early on, I just recently had learned or saw a YouTube short where you could fly like the B-2 stealth bomber, you could fly a UFO ship and stuff like that. And but yeah, I think that'd definitely be one game I would want to also make a few videos on and stuff like that. That would really be, I think, a lot of fun for the channel. Just trying to get close to that entrance, but I think about here is probably as close as and as good as I'll get. But yeah, Flight Simulator, I think that's definitely something I will want to play for sure at some point.
Not exactly the surface of Mercury, but this certainly is hot.
Oh yeah. But yeah, there's definitely a couple of games, for sure. There's even I discovered a Mortal Kombat bundle and on the Microsoft Store, where it comes with a special edition of like a lot, if not most of the original games from before. And I think I don't know. I'll figure out which one I decide to either buy or play next. There also is Game Pass, so I could very well utilize that, but I'll figure it out in time. All I know is, guys, is that I'm here to have fun and, you know, maybe like from time to time make you guys laugh and just, you know, provide you all with a fun, good experience, you know? That's really what I aim for my channel to be about. Oh, I missed it. I did this one? Alright, there it is. Yet another Starborn ability. Here we come.
I know a few archaeologists back in New Atlantis that would give their left arm.
Man, I really love those cinematic scenes. Oh, finally, I can test out my weapons. You know what? But I think I need the silver hand gun with the scope. I think this is the time. Or I think I'm gonna use this one and then we'll see. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good damage. I didn't see where he went.
Oh, come on.
He's down here somewhere. Where the heck is he? Or they, I should say, because I don't know. It could be a woman for all I know.
Nothing seems to stop him. Just run!
Did I? No. Yeah, I need the scope. I need that one with the scope, yeah. I am not gonna get anywhere unless I go all the way down where he is, but I would prefer not to do that. I also thought about the other rifle I had, but no. I just need this.
Go! Keep the artifact safe!
I think they're right there.
Just keep going!
Don't worry, Sarah. I got this. Got him. And that's how it's done. Dang, pretty good scope, I gotta say. Oh yeah, I have something wrong with me here, so I'm trying to figure out what's the best thing. Not sure if it was the Starborn or if it... I think it's the planet, the conditions of the planet that affected me. Whatever the case, I'm gonna figure it out right now. Okay. I think I'm good now. Alright, yeah, the next one is this one here. Yeah, I think I definitely wanna... Yeah. I'm also taking a look to see what other stuff I can do, but yeah, I'm just gonna do this one next. Because I really gotta get some more of those Starborn powers, you know? I owe it to myself to do that. I mean, that's literally a major part of what the game's about. Alright, yeah, I'm deciding which weapon I want to have my character equipped with. So many options. Which one to choose? I think I'll just do the silver hand. Maybe... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with this one. It still is pretty powerful up close in close combat and stuff like that. But man, it certainly is a really beautiful mod. I think I'm trying to find out where my flying car... Oh yeah, that's right, it's over here. Yeah, well, why not? Let's go down here. Yep, there it is. Oh my goodness, I think this game is like using... I know it's using Unreal Engine 5, especially with the graphics and things like that, but I think it's also utilizing ray tracing. I'm not sure. Well, the one thing I will say is that the one thing that Bethesda Studios did do good with as an update, but I don't know why they didn't have it as part of the game before, but what I'm talking about is very small. But basically what I'm referencing is how you can play the game at 60 frames per second. Before that, I mean, you could get a pretty solid good frame rate, but you could only get that on PC. And I just feel like with a game like Starfield, the game is meant to be played at 60 frames per second, you know? I just feel like the experience is so much better, especially in terms of quality. I mean, don't get me wrong, 30 frames is not awful or super crazy bad, but I definitely do think that 60 frames per second is so much better. Man, look at us, guys. This is just so cool. Oh man, I think I was about to crash there. There we go. Almost there. And right about almost in here. Man, I freaking love this game. It's so cool. For me, I mean, there's a couple of things that I feel like could be better, right? But that's any game. But I honestly have very few, like, or only, like, very few complaints, really, about the game, really. And most of them are just, like, feedback in terms of, like, what could be slightly better. But other than that, I mean, like, the game it's solid. And I would even take it a step further that, I mean, it's incredible. And it's so cinematic and everything like that. And that's what I love about games these days, is how cinematic they are, you know? I mean, it's just cool to see that. I feel honestly really blessed to be able to play a game like Starfield, and I really hope that for me that I get to be able to get that chance to play GTA 6, and that not just me, but that we all get to play GTA 6. And I hope this is actually the year. I don't know if I could stand for there to be another delay by Rockstar, but hey, you know, the game's gotta be ready. I mean, as awful as that might sound, but it is true, the game's just gotta be ready. But I love this though. Having you guys along with me for the ride, you know, and just seeing what I'm doing. Oh, in case you guys are wondering, basically I'm trying to find a different planet. And right there I did a jump cut there. But yeah, I ended up finding it. I had to look it up to find out what planet it is, but it's Procyon A. I believe that is the one. So that's what we need to go for the next one. Yeah, for some of them, it doesn't tell you where to go. You have to, like, figure it out yourself. But I think that's cool in a way because, like, you know, it leaves you room to explore or do other stuff, you know? I don't know how some people say that Starfield is not a good game. I'm not just trying to be biased, you know? I mean, as someone that is a sci-fi fan, I mean, I really think the game is, so, you know, well-rounded and solid all around, you know. Like I said, I mean, when I first played the game, at least for me, I mean, granted, I played on console, right? Which is, like, really the first platform that it came out for, which is Xbox, you know, and things like that. Xbox Series X and S, more particularly. But I have not noticed any bad glitches whenever I played Starfield. You know, I mean, you do have to tread lightly if you're doing what I'm doing and playing with mods, but I mean, that's any game, you know? And that's why, as we all know, ladies and gentlemen, that's why you make a second or third save in case things go south. You know?
Fine. You know what, Robin? Fine. You win.
Oh, I wonder what's going on with these guys.
Robin, can you go 5 minutes interrupting me?
Maybe if you listened to me every once in a while, I wouldn't have to interrupt you.
Dang. Alright, you two. Sounds like you two need directions, I'm thinking. Maybe I can help you both?
Yes, we do. I am so sorry about this. Some of us get a
Yeah,
little
no worries.
testy when we're
No worries at all.
In the wrong, my ass. They're gonna say it's ahead of us. You watch.
Well, we'll just see about that, won't we?
They didn't quite say where they were going. I think this is just for fun, like fun dialogue. I'm just gonna say, your wife's right. You're heading the right way. Or the wrong way. I think I should say that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick the one that says, your wife's right.
You see, John? I told you.
Fine, you were right. That make you happy? I'm never gonna hear the end of this. Thanks for your help. Make your way.
They do say that if you're married, you should never go against your wife because it just doesn't do you any good. And in the end, sometimes your wife really is, actually correct and stuff like that. But not always. But sometimes she is, though. So, men, never doubt your right, you know?
This world's seen better days. I wonder if it's always looked like this.
Who knows, Sarah? Honestly, I mean, we may never know. Yeah, I mean, I see the marker, so I can just hover over to it. Yeah. Oh boy. There's a little bit of control there. Oh, rough landing there. Ah, dang it. Not good. I think I was just focusing too much on not going too high. Anyways, I'm reading too much into it. It's not great, but hey, it's fine. I'm fine. What am I talking about? I'm okay. Besides, we're just chilling, you know?
Ruins are incredible. They're like nothing else in the settled systems.
Oh, all of this is definitely, it's for sure something else. So yeah, what do you all think about the Starborn? Like, I feel like, for me guys, I feel like the Starborn are competing for the artifacts and things like that, but feel free to comment down below, any of your own theories, or, if you haven't played the game especially, but I imagine that there's probably a lot of you that have played Starfield, or, maybe you haven't, but that's cool too, because it leaves room further for interpretation. I do wonder... I assume that all of these temples are connected, and I think they are, like, to the artifacts, but at the same time, you're also discovering, like, certain, like, powers that belong to the Starborn, and, like, certain, like, origins of the Starborn, kind of.
Temperature levels are bottoming out.
Or, I would imagine so, anyway. Anyways, here we go again, guys. Another puzzle. Yeah, I definitely feel like whenever I do this, I feel like in the game, I feel like it connects your character to a frequency. That way you can be well connected and blessed with receiving the power and being blessed with seeing the vision too. I think I'm gonna need to redo that one. Yeah. Alright. And this might be the last one? Alright. Got it. That's so cool. It's so cinematic, Each of these, like, temple scenes Yeah. Oh no, Sarah. Oh, there they are. Huh? That's kind of weird. They don't see me. But they're waiting for me, I bet. Oh, I was trying to crouch. That way I can, like, not be noticed. Good job there, Sarah. Oh, there you are. Right where I want you. Got him. Alright, well thankfully that's the end of that. Oh, I was just thinking also,
Noel and
guys.
Vladimir are right. The artifacts need a new home.
I was just thinking, guys, about how, like, it's really true what they say in so many ways about, like, how energy is everything and how frequency is involved in almost everything. Like, even with those temple scenes, like, it really feels like, you know, frequency is involved in so many, and sound, like I said, frequency, sound, same thing, like, that it's involved in so many different things in our lives. And, you know, like, it's like with music, you know, that's why music is, like, so powerful, because, you know, it can either lift us up and empower others, inspire, or
millions?
It can be negative for us too, you know. You know, like I said, you know, or as I like to believe it, you know, it's like, you know, if there was only good energy, then bad energy would overpower good energy, you know. So I believe essentially that there always has to be like a balance between good and bad energy, you know. But it's really true what they say. Energy is everything in so many ways. Like I said, as you guys have already learned about me, like, I definitely love learning about humanity or humanity's origins, and also Earth's origins, you know. Especially like people have so many different theories about Mars and stuff like that. And listen, we're probably never gonna really find out the answer as far as like how we came to fully be. And if we do, it might be like, we might only find the answers, you know, in the afterlife and stuff like that. Or who knows, maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe we might not ever find out. But I'm hopeful and have faith that, you know, at some point that we'll one day find the answers of how we came to be on this beautiful planet, in this beautiful world. I was trying to see, like, if I could test out my Starborn power on Sarah, because it says you could see the direct path of someone, but I don't think I used it right.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I might not be doing it right. I think I want to go out and test out Gravity Wave. just to see. I wish I could test it out on something or someone, but I'm sure there will be an opportunity. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Probably how hot it is. That's cool. I'm sure it's pretty powerful, gravity wave. Alrighty, guys. I think that might have been the last one for temples and things like that, at least for now. I don't know if there's any others I can explore. I'm sure there is, but at this point in the game, because I think to find others, I have to talk to Vladimir. And I think based on where I am in the game, I don't think I can proceed further yet, because I need to build or station the Armorelli and stuff like that. Yeah, it's directing me to other stuff. Oh wait, I guess there is... Wait. I'm trying to untoggle it. Okay, there we go. I think I got that. I think this is the last one that I can go to right now. I stand corrected, like said. You know, guys, I want to bring this up to you all just to get your thoughts on it, but why do you think, or I don't know, guys, like, well, let me just say it. Why do you guys think that extraterrestrial or higher powered, or not higher powered, but, no, yeah, I guess, yeah, or higher beings, or beings of power, have not made themselves known to us? You know? What are your theories? I would love to hear about that for sure. You know? Of course, remember, no, you guys are not obligated to have to comment or things like that, but I would love to hear your thoughts on that for sure. You know, for me, I wonder if sometimes why extraterrestrial beings have not made themselves directly known back to us. Like, I feel like it's more than possible that, in terms of our history, that extraterrestrials may have made themselves known to us, like, so many years ago. But I feel like maybe they have it now because either we've evolved, or maybe we were just part of maybe a larger experiment of some sort, you know? I also like...
Imagine being marooned on a planet like this.
Yeah, for sure. I also, for me, like... kind of forgot what I was gonna say there, guys. Hold on, let me see if it comes to me. Oh, that's what it is. I was gonna say that I feel like maybe extraterrestrial beings or others have become aware of us and they know about us, but maybe we're not interesting enough to them for them to make themselves directly known to us. Or I don't know, but I mean, nobody knows really, right? But I think, like, if that is true, it would make perfect sense, because if you really think about it, as human beings, like, what is the one thing that we often tend to do without even realizing or thinking about it? We tend to seek out destruction within our own species, you know? Like, we start wars, we bomb each other and stuff like that. So, I mean, if an extraterrestrial higher power being or species was to see us, they probably might be discouraged to even interact with us, because it's like, oh my gosh, look at these humans. They bomb each other, they argue with one another, they're not always so peaceful with each other. Yeah, I think we should move on, you know? I don't know. I think for me that would be my theory, but let me know what you all think. You know, I'm like definitely would be interested to hear what you guys think. And there's just some areas here on certain planets in Starfield that I just have to snap a photo. I imagine I would take so many photos if I was traveling through space.
Uncovering the mysteries of the universe. This is exactly what Constellation is all about.
That is exactly right, Sarah. Damn straight. For real, that is exactly what Constellation is about. Yeah, I mean, man, that's such a beautiful starry sky. I hope maybe one day, if I'm ever really out there in the country, if I ever am out there like that, that I'd be able to see the stars, you know, because they say when you're all the way out there, you can really see the stars, and there's just nothing like that, you know. When you see that, you just like really take it all in, and you realize that there's just like so much than just us, you know. And that's why for me, like, knowing how many stars, how many planets, how many galaxies there probably very well is, you know, I just feel like it's really foolish of us to think that we're the only planet that has life on it, you know. I mean, because what makes us so special, you know? Why are we so special, you know? And not that there's anything wrong with that thought, but I mean, like, I think there's just so much in our own universe to support that there's life on other planets. In terms of, like, what type of life, I mean, who knows? And we may never know, but maybe one day we'll discover that further as time goes on. I know, for me, that if I could, I would really take advantage of exploring space. I know a lot of people that I know would probably prefer not to, but I would for sure want to venture out into space. That would be, for me, that would be one of the biggest adventures of my life, if I was able to do that. Alrighty. Here we go again, guys. Man, those scenes, they never get
These
old.
ruins have certainly stood the test of time.
Oh. There always is a Starborn. Where the heck are you? Oh my gosh. Dang. You came in clutch. Or they came in clutch. Got you.
Keep running! Get to the ship!
No, no, no. We got this, Sarah. We got this. Yeah, I see you. Oh, no. Got him. Alright. Oh. Oh man. I think I need to do some parkour. Dang. See, yeah, this is... Oh, man. That is... It's so cool when you can go so far up. Damn. To feel like on top of the world, you know? I'm just trying to make sure I don't hurt myself. Oh man, yeah, dang. Oh, hopefully Sarah is able to come find me, or generates where I am over here. I don't know. I don't know if Sarah's gonna... might be a bit of a wait till Sarah comes all the way here. Unfortunately. I mean, I was the one that left her behind. I mean, she's probably like, this fool left me behind. Alright, I'm still waiting for Sarah, and I'm also looking for her too. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I mean, I could have just gone back to the ship, but I didn't feel right about leaving her there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some parkour, guys. I think I want to do some more parkour and just have some fun here, especially with the low gravity. So I'm gonna do that. Gonna aim from one of the pillars of the temple right here. Dang, that is so cool.
Can you imagine the technology?
I can't see.
I
can't see. Oh, okay, thank goodness. I just had to open up my eyes, guys. It's all good. Dang, look at that view. It actually is kind of cool that if Sarah was in the pic, but I also wanted a different view where I just see the constellation. I don't know. think it might be better with Sarah in it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think it's better with Sarah in it. Maybe right there, or... Yeah. Yeah. I think right there. Yep. Perfect. It's so breathtaking to be all the way up here. I want to give myself some more room, but I don't want to push Sarah off. Oh, I don't know what's the best way to do this. Uh-oh, I think I pushed Sarah off. Oh no, I might have killed Sarah. I hope not. Man, again, it is so beautiful being up here. Oh man, I really hope I didn't kill Sarah though. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna see if I can find Sarah. I'm gonna do a little jump cut here. Alright. I thought I saw Sarah here. Oh yeah, nope. Oh, here we go. Oh. She might have moved. 'Cause of me. Alright. Well. So, anyways, I'm hoping that Sarah's alright, and I'm sure she is. I'm not gonna worry too much about Sarah too much, but I just know that I want to do some more parkour, so we're gonna go ahead and get into that. And yeah, I was kind of still wondering what she could be, but anyways, I gotta stop worrying. Oh man, look at us. It is so breathtaking, man. That view is just such a beauty. It looks so weird, like how the jetpack works, but I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense if you like also have to kind of push yourself up as you use it, since it is connected to your suit. Wow. Well, that was so much fun. And then we're gonna go back. Yeah, we're gonna go back again. It's so beautiful, the temple.
ruins
Oh.
have certainly stood the test of
Dang!
time.
It happened again. Well, what was I to expect? I mean, Sarah is my companion, so... Oh man, I was real nervous there. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make room for me and Sarah. Oh man, it is so cool to have both me and Sarah up here and just take in this view. I think I want to take a photo of Sarah right here. I think this would be an excellent shot. Yeah, I think right there's good. Yeah. Not bad. Alright, well... I think that for me, that is all that, I mean, in terms of doing parkour and stuff like that, I think it's time for me and Sarah to head out now. I'm looking for where our car is. Ah, so it's behind us. Alright. Alright, here I go. I'll see you there, Sarah. Man, so high up. Especially with low gravity, it makes it so much more fun. Alright. Let's head back to the ship. That was really cool. You know what? I had no idea that I could go further with the thruster on the low gravity planet. That is really good to know. Now I can have even more fun if I ever want to do that again. But yeah, it is time to depart. But man, that was some fun. Yeah, I really like doing some parkour with the jetpack. Really cool stuff. Really fun. Hope you all enjoyed some of those scenes of me doing parkour and stuff like that. Well, maybe it's not even parkour really, but just like having fun with the jetpack. Such a beautiful view. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna see what I can do, and I think I'm gonna do a little jump cut here. Alrighty, so I was gonna see if I could ask Vladimir about the location for more temples and things like that, but based on where I am in the game, I can't do that. So I decided to come here to Sidonia on Mars, just to see what I could do. I figured why not, you know.
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
I read you loud and clear. No monkey business here. That's for damn sure.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking me if I can help him out with something, but I just don't have the time.
Well, whenever I can, I'll look into that for you. Let's talk to
Ain't
her.
you brave, coming to see a bona fide tracker. Hey, darling.
Well,
You look like
well.
the type who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. The
Oh,
trackers
I don't
Alliance can
mind
always use
getting
more
my
bounty
hands
hunters
dirty
to
at
handle
all.
wanted fugitives. If that feels like your speed, talk to me, check out our posts on mission boards, or head to the new HQ in Aquila City. Should I tell you? What the hell? It got me in trouble, but it's a good story. So, I got a bounty for this guy. Real tough spacer, you know? I find his ship, board without him knowing, and I literally catch him with his pants down, getting ready for the day or something, I don't know. Anyway, before he can react, I tackle him to the ground to cuff him, and he lets off a sly quip thinking he's got game, but I don't take kindly to that kind of advance. See? And well, bounty says alive or dead, so I make the call and I put him down. Anyway,
There you
turns
go.
out it wasn't the right guy.
Alive or
But
dead.
This guy was also wanted. Well, the Alliance didn't think it was as funny as I did, so now I'm stuck here helping new recruits.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have no doubt. Right. Under the
Good.
circumstances.
If you recall, I'm only stationed here because of a mistake I made. Been
Right.
digging ever since the bounty that got away.
Yeah,
Now, I
unfortunately
heard
so.
rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in here. I think he's smart enough to know better. I got a plan in place to find him, but
You're
I gotta
probably
prove
right
to
on
my other
that.
tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Just gotta plant a sensor. No danger to you. All right,
I'm in.
so you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower where it's nice and unobstructed. You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, or else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but not that low. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take care of him. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry. Get it? Got it? Good.
Got it. Alright. So I did a little jump cut after that. I did a lot. This scene was supposed to be a little bit more longer, but I wanted to kind of shorten it a bit. That way it wasn't too long for you guys. But then again, it is a long video, so it's like I don't think you were really saving us that much time. But I figured I'd just do it, you know. I was a lot more happier with this. Well, guys, it looks like we are about to near the end of our video. Almost. We're almost there. We're about almost less than, I think about like less than 15 minutes, I want to say. But anyways, we're real close. we are. Man, I would be so scared to fall if this was me real time. Alright, and there we go. Let's head on back. It's just taking a little bit longer than expected. Oh well. Feel free to skip ahead if you wish. Although it's not really, there's not really too much left of the video. But feel free to do as you please. Alright, I think at some point I'm going to do a little jump cut here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little jump cut. See you all in just a moment. Okay, now we're a lot closer now. Alright, well that was fun. I think I had a little too much fun with that one, but yeah. Cool stuff. Alright. I was primarily looking around just to double check and make sure that that my rover was still with me, or my flying car I should say. Oh, and right here I had a little connection issue with my controller for some reason, but I got it all sorted out now.
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
You're doing me a solid. Trackers normally work alone, but this is a special circumstance.
I hear ya.
Good. I'm already getting readings from it. Nothing yet, but when he shows, we'll get him. Here's your pay. Think of it as your cut of the bounty for your assistance.
Alright, cool. Well, thank you kindly.
Our target's as good as dead now.
I don't know if it's wise to ask her if she already caught the guy, but I'm guessing I can ask since I helped her out.
We did, soon after you left the signal pinged. Soon as it did, I sent word to my fellow tracker, and he made a move on our guy. And on top of that, we bagged another wanted criminal. Turns out our guy was using the launch pad as a rendezvous point to traffic illicit goods, including human organs and worse. We caught the buyer as well, thanks to you.
Alright, well, awesome. Glad that worked out.
So, you're fixing to take yourself on a little bounty hunt? Well, look no further than the Broken Spear. The Trackers Alliance posts jobs on the mission board over there. Big old console, can't miss it. Now, look, much as I'm itching to get back out there and take down wanted marks on my own, I can't help you any more than that. So, don't come crying to me if you can't hack it, you hear?
Read you loud and clear. Don't you worry about a thing.
Bye. Hope I never have to kill you.
Wouldn't that be something, huh?
You're gonna use the elevators
Hopefully
or
not.
stairs to reach the other levels. Try to keep them clean.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I think this is about a good stopping point as any. I think definitely in the next video, I definitely want to focus on shipbuilding for sure. So I'm definitely going to do that, and then I am either going to do some extra side missions or I'm just going to dive into the story. But definitely shipbuilding will definitely be one of the other things I focus on next. I don't want to say exactly what type of ship build I'm going to do because I'm not sure if it's going to work out yet. But I think from somebody's Reddit post, there is one. Well, anyways, I've said too much already. But I hope it works out though, and I hope I'm able to do it. Allegedly, they said that it doesn't require any mods, but Starfield is already moddable as is, so you know. But anyways, hopefully that all works out. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just chill here at this table. There's Sarah. Oh, that's, yeah, I was making sure. And Heller's over there. Alright, cool. Alright, we're all here. Alright, yeah, I want to go ahead and chill. Dang, look at our suit, guys. Well, anyways, it's been real, y'all. This is about to, yeah, this is going to be my outro now. I really hope y'all really enjoyed the video for what it was, and maybe got a laugh or two out of some of the things I was saying, or whether it was something I was doing, but or I really hope you guys in general really enjoyed the video just overall. I also like had fun doing this commentary after the fact, so and it is fun. It's fun to do commentary, and I'm really glad that I've opened up to doing commentary on some of my videos again. And like I said, that definitely is gonna keep being a thing, so more to come there. You'll definitely continue to hear more of my voice and stuff like that. Like I said, feel free to comment any games that, you know, for Xbox that you would like to see me play. Like I said, I can play most games, I believe, anyway. Just if it's PC only, then yeah, I can't do it right now. That's not your fault. I just don't have a PC right now for it. But anyways, if you liked any part of this video, please make sure to help support the channel by liking the video. If you're new, especially, subscribe for more content. And if you want to be notified of when I upload, please make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you never miss an upload and are always caught up. And yeah, I will see you all soon in the next one. I really appreciate each and every single one of you, and enjoy the rest of your day. And till next time, guys.